The Lord, blessed people, the Lord has spoken with me. The Lord Jehovah, the Creator of Israel, the Lord that spoke to me in a dream, and in that dream he said, yes, Jerusalem is the center of the earth. The Lord, the King of Zion, Jehovah Elohim, Jehovah El Olam, the Creator of all the universe, all the stars, their constellations and arrangements, how they position themselves, the one that gives them light and their life, the Creator of all men, the earth and its fullness thereof, the Creator of the church and all humanity, the one that has created all the nations, their kingdoms, their thrones, their dominions. He has spoken with me. He spoke with me yesterday on June 2nd, the 2nd of June, the year 2016. And in this conversation, the Lord has spoken with me about the events of the end when time will have finally begun to surrender, as we can see now. Again, the events that demarcate the end of time. When time, as we can see, is slowly surrendering until time will come to a stop. The events of the coming of the Messiah. And this mighty conversation with the Lord Jehovah, the God of heaven, on June 2nd, 2016, he brought me to a place, and at that place, he presented to me a beast, a very strange beast, a very unique beast, a very, very scary beast, a fearful beast to behold. And that beast was in the form of a huge leopard, He is almost light cream, whitish, light creamish, yellowish in color. And that beast has many heads. I saw that the beast had 7 heads and also some horns. And then while I was still looking at this beast, this very difficult beast, very unusual, unique, scary, something very worrisome to look at, fearful to look at. Huge beast, a huge leopard, but with 7 heads. And then while I was still looking at this beast, from where I was, the Lord had elevated me, lifted me above. So I was looking at this beast, and I knew that I am supposed to attack this beast and kill it. Where I was, I knew that I had capacity. The Lord had given me power and capacity to attack this beast and totally destroy it. But while I was still looking, raised above where the Lord had lifted me at, and I was looking at the beast down there, then all of a sudden I saw this woman that came and sat on the beast. There is this woman that appeared and sat on the beast. The beast that looks like a huge leopard, huge, but with 7 heads. And now this woman sat on the beast. And in that dream, I could not understand. I was like, why is she sitting on the beast? And she played with the beast a little bit. The beast raised its hands and touched her hand, like they greet each other. She took the hand, the beast touched touch her, her hand touch, they greet each other, the beast with his claws touch her, not hurting her, but they knew each other, they were playing. And this woman sat on the beast. And then after a while, the Lord allowed me now to confront the two. So he brought that woman and the beast very close to me. And that woman, she has dark hair, long dark hair. She has stretched it and polished it very fine, like with oil. So it's very shiny and glittering, glossy, and flowing down her back is straight like this, but falls back on the head like this. Long hair, dark hair. She has dark hair, and she has a slim face. She's a slim woman. And so the Lord sends me to confront her with the beast. And that woman is very seductive. So then I see that woman seducing men, and I see them going into a lot of sexual immorality in bathrooms. And then I see they're asking, where is the bathroom, the larger bathroom? And then she's showing them, so they're going into bathrooms, so they're going to sexual orgies and sexual sin. She's going into a lot of sexual sin with people, and they're looking for presidential suites, the big suites, the presidential suites of the hotels. So these looked more like very serious dignitaries also. So I see these things happen. I see her going into a lot of sexual immorality with a lot of people. And she's very seductive. So she's walking with people, and she's also targeting the church. So I see like her main target is also the church, because she could win them. I see she's targeting them, but I saw senior people, so she's having sexual immorality with them, hotel rooms, in places. I saw that, and she was entering the wealthy people. I see some very wealthy people involved. She was having sexual immorality with them, people that own aircrafts and name it, because I see one of them take off with an aircraft. And then come today, June 3rd, 2016, the Lord now speaks with me again about this woman and the beast, sitting on the beast, a huge leopard, very huge, with very scary eyes and teeth, and 7 heads. And she sits, and they have horns. So she sits on that beast. And then today again, I see how she's defiling the church. Today she attacks the church. And many pastors sleep with her. They're sleeping with her. The Lord shows me how they're sleeping with her. Many servants of the Lord. She's attacking the church now. This is what the Lord has showed me on these 2 days. So the Messiah is coming, and the woman, the harlot that you see in the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 1, and Revelation 18, verse 1, finally she's coming. Finally she's here. The Messiah is coming. These are the events that mark the end of time, when time will have finally surrendered. They mark the coming of the Messiah and the end of time. Those who have ears, may you prepare for the coming of the Lord, and keep away from sexual sin. Keep away from sin. Keep away from wickedness, sexual immorality. I have seen the beast with 7 heads. For these past 2 nights, the Lord made me encounter this beast with 7 heads, a huge leopard, and on this beast is seated this woman, the harlot, of the book of Revelation 17, verse 1 and 18, verse 1. And I encounter her, and a severe conflict, of course, ensues, which I'm not discussing here. But most importantly is that this moment is here too. This is the prophecy the Lord is speaking to the nations of the earth, to the 4 ends of the earth today. The time is quickly winding down, and the Messiah is on his way coming. Prepare and be away from especially sexual sin and all other sins and lies and perversion. The Lord, the King of glory is coming. My Master, my Lord and my Savior is coming. And this is the message from God the Father that I'm speaking to the 4 ends of the earth. This is he about whom it was written in the Bible, that before that day of reckoning, the dreadful day of the Lord, I shall send my messenger ahead of you to prepare your way, God the Father promising Christ the King that he would send he that speaks with you today to see these things and announce these things to the nations and prepare the way across the earth globally for the glorious coming of the Messiah. Shalom, shalom. The Lord bless those that have ears, circumcised ears, that can listen to these words and obey these words. Remember, listening and obeying are two different things. Listening and obeying to prepare for the coming of the Messiah. They are the ones who have been invited into the wedding feast of the Lamb in heaven. Blessed are they. Shalom, shalom. Toda erev tov.